to our pronunciation vlog. My name is Saibal Ashilian Daban, and this is my partner.
And I'm Ashley Margaret Pita.
And today, we are diving into the wild world of animals to learn two super cool sounds in English, the k and g sounds. Now, are you ready to roar like lions and cluck like chickens? Then, let's get started. Okay, folks, let's play a quick game. Let me show you two pictures. This picture and that picture. Can you guess which animal starts with the letter K and G? Here's a hint. One sound is sharp and voiceless like a snap, and the other is softer and voiced like a growl. Now, let's try saying their names. Kangaroo, kangaroo, goat, goat. Feel the difference? Before we continue, what does a kangaroo do? Of course, very good. It hops. Then, what do a goat do? It goes meh. These animals are awesome. Their names help us practice the k and g sounds. Ashley, tell us more about these animals.
Great job, Sai. Let's get technical for a sec. The K, which sound like this, k, and the G, which sounds like this, g. They are both made in the same place in your mouth. In the back of your throat, where your tongue touches the soft palate, we call that velar. Now, here's the difference. The k sound is voiceless, meaning you can't feel any vibration in your throat. For example, in cat, try saying cat with me while placing your hand in your throat. K, k, cat, cat. Now, for the G sounds, on the other hand, is voiced, meaning you can feel a buzz in your throat. For example, in goat, try saying goat with me and place your hand in your throat again. G, g, goat, goat. You can feel any vibration. Now, let's try a minimal pair with animals. Cat for K and gat, which is an old word for goat, with G. Try saying it with me. Cat, gat, cat, gat. Notice how your throat buzzes for G, but not for K. That's the key. These sounds are super important for clear pronunciation. Imagine this. We're ordering a coat, but got a goat delivered instead. That would be very bad, isn't it?
Exactly. Now, time to practice. We've got 15 animal theme words to help you nail those k and g sounds. I'll say each word and you repeat after me. Ready? Then let's go. Now repeat after me and follow my mouth. Kangaroo, kangaroo. The kangaroo jumps high. The kangaroo hops energetically across the Australian outback. Koala, koala. The koala sleeps in the tree. The koala clings sleepily in the eucalyptus branch. Kitten, kitten. The kitten plays with yarn. The kitten playfully chases a ball of yarn in the room. Killer whale, killer whale. The killer whale swims fast. Killer whale dives gracefully into the ocean's sea floor. Kudu, kudu. The kudu runs across the plain. The kudu grazes peacefully on the savanna grasses at dawn. Great job! Now time for the medial. Repeat after me. Snake, snake. Slithering snake. The snake slithered silently through the grass, searching for its next meal. Turkey, turkey. The turkey gobbles loudly. The turkey gobbles loudly during the holiday feast. Monkey, monkey. The monkey climbs the tree. The monkey swings nimbly from vine to vine in the jungle canopy. Cricket, cricket. The cricket chirps at night. The cricket chirps rhythmically under the moonlit night sky. Cockroach, cockroach. The cockroach hides under the sink. The cockroach scurries quickly into the dark corner of the kitchen. Wonderful job! Now here, we are going to use the k sounds at the end. Repeat after me. Duck, duck. The duck swims. The duck squawks happily paddling in the pool. Hawk, hawk. The hawk flies. The hawk soars high looking for prey. Shark, shark. The shark hunts. The shark glides silently through the coral reef waters. Skunk, skunk. The skunk sprays. The skunk sprays a warning scent to deter intruders. Cock, cock. The cock crows early. The cock crows at sunrise to wake the farm animals. That's all for the k sounds. Now, Ashley, please take the stage.
Well done! Now, let's proceed with the g sound, starting with the initial. Initial means the sound is placed at the beginning of the words. For example, goat. Let's try using it in the phrase. The goat eat grass. Now, let's use it in the sentence. The goat climbs with agile steps on the rocky hills. Gorilla. Let's use it in the phrase. The gorilla beats its chest. Now, in the sentence, the gorilla pounds its chest in the dense rainforest. Gecko. In the phrase, the gecko sticks to the wall. Now, in the sentence, the gecko sticks tightly to the wall glass. Goose. The goose honks loudly. Now, using it in a sentence, the goose honks loudly while leading its flock across the river. Goldfish. The goldfish swims in the bowl. Now, let's try using them in a sentence. The goldfish swims in colorful circle around the aquarium. Great job! Now, let's proceed to the medial, where the sound is placed at the middle of the word. For example, penguin. In the phrase, penguin has 2 feet. Now, in the sentence, the penguin waddles awkwardly in the icy Antarctic shore. Alligator. Alligator has very strong teeth. In the sentence, alligator lurk motionless in the swampy river. Scary. Pigeon. In the phrase, pigeon lands on the roof. Now in the sentence, the pigeon coos softly from the city's rooftop ridge. Eagle. The phrase, the eagle flapped its wings. In the sentence, the eagle builds its nest high on the mountain cliff. Tiger. The tiger hunts silently. In a sentence, the tiger lurks for its prey in the high grasslands. Amazing! Now, let's proceed to the end, which means that the sound is placed at the end of the word. For example, frog, frog. In the phrase, the frog jumped into the lily pad. Now in a sentence, the frog leaps from lily pad to lily pad in the pond. Dog. In a phrase, the dog wagged its tail. Now, in a sentence, the dog fetches the sticks with enthusiastic barks. Pig. Pig. The pig rolls on the mud. Now in a sentence, the pig rolls on the coal mud in the farm. Slugs. Slug. The slug crawls very slowly. Now in a sentence, the slug crawls and inches in the damp garden path. Ladybugs. Ladybug. The ladybug sits on the leaf. In a sentence, the ladybug lands delicately on the blooming flower petals.
Awesome job! Practice this at home and you'll be pronouncing animal names like a pro. Ashley, how can we test if they've got it?
Good questions. I have here 9 more animal words. Let's see how well you can spot and say these words.
Here we go, it's your turn. Koi. Koi. The koi swims in the pond. Bright koi darted through the lily pads. Komodo dragon. Komodo dragon. The Komodo dragon hunts lizards. The Komodo dragon lay down on the rocky island. Krill. Krill. Krill swarm in the ocean. Tiny krill form clouds in the cold sea. Donkey. Donkey. The donkey brays loudly. The donkey trotted along the dusty path. Cockatoo. Cockatoo. The cockatoo squawks brightly. A colorful cockatoo mimicked human speech. Pack rat. Pack rat. The pack rat collects shiny objects. The pack rat hoarded twigs in its nest. Lark. Lark. Sweet singing lark flutterer. The lark flutters high while singing a sweet melody. Yak. Yak. The yak climbs mountains. A shaggy yak pulled the loaded cart. Elk. Elk. The elk grazes peacefully. The elk bulge during the autumn rut.
Now let's proceed with the g sound. Gazelle. The gazelle leaps gracefully. The gazelle bounded across the open plain. Giraffe. The giraffe reaches high leaves. The tall giraffe stretches for treetop leaves. Golfer. The golfer digs tunnel. The golfer popped. Now for the mid-yell. Dragonfly. The dragonfly hovers swiftly. The dragonfly zipped over the pond surface. Jaguar. The jaguar prowls silently. The spotted jaguar stalked through the jungle. Badger. The badger forages at night. A striped badger dug into the soft earth. Finally, hog. The hog roots in mud. The wild hag snorted in the forest's undergrowth. Dugong. The dugong glides underwater. The dugong grazed on seagrass meadows. Hedgehog. The hedgehog curls defensively. The hedgehog snuffled for insects at dusk.